My name is Tom Wills and I'm running for President of the Students' Union. I'm a second year international relations student, and throughout my time at Sussex I've been campaigning on student issues. Last year, for example, when students in Stanmer Court were having problems with the new building, they had no heating, they had no hot water, they had damp coming through the ceilings. I wrote an article in the Badger exposing the problems, and as a result every Stanmer Court resident received £200 compensation from the property developers. So that's the kind of success that I'll be aiming for if you elect me as President. And in particular, I want to use my campaigning experience to put Sussex at the forefront of the fight for free education nationally. Now, the other candidates have mentioned this, and a point was raised from the floor about how realistic a prospect this is. And this is a debate that I had with Wes Streeting, who's the President of the National Union of Students in London last week. And he was saying, you know, the government don't want to give us free education, therefore we shouldn't campaign for it. The whole reason that we need to campaign for it is to pressure the government and to change their minds and to change that reality. So I think that's something we should do. Also, one of the candidates for finance mentioned the price of food on campus, which is something that someone brought up while I was out canvassing. And I think the reason that food is so expensive is because we don't have a properly funded university, and the university has to use the catering outlets as a source of income. So I think the fight for free education kind of cuts to the heart of all of these issues that affect our lives on campus. So I'm also proud of the leading role I've taken in campaigns against war and racism. So for a union that fights for free education, a union that's committed to student issues, and a union that's proud to be against war and racism, vote Tom Wills. Thank you.
Okay, hi everybody, I'm Ben. I'm a medical student. I'm not going to shy away from it, and I know that a lot of people on Sussex see me as someone who is away from the university and all the issues that it does, but I don't believe in this, and I think that everybody on Sussex campus needs to be integrated together. Everybody needs to come together, because that's what a student union is about. It is about students being united together and just campaigning for what we want as students, to give us the best experience we possibly can on university. And this is what I stand for as a potential president, because I want to help lead the way for us to go forward and just give us exactly what we want, from be it the 3, 4, 5 years that we spend here, or even longer if you enjoy the experience. And I hope that you do, because that's why we're here and that's what we need to do. Everybody on Sussex has a voice, and everybody's voice deserves to be heard, regardless of what it is that they stand for, what political stance they say. We shouldn't discriminate against anybody on campus, and everybody deserves to have their say. And as president, I would run an open mind and an open door policy, so anybody who across the campus who wanted to talk to me and take something up with me, they'd be quite welcome to do so, and I would listen with absolutely open ears. And mentioning about the enjoyment that everybody deserves on campus, one of the major things that I'm going to stand for as president is that this university needs more entertainment. We need more things to do on campus. We need more facilities for food, as several people here have already brought up. And we basically just need more facilities for us as students to... we just need more facilities for us as students to enjoy our time on campus. I've seen all around from people that everybody on here, or a lot of people on campus, like to protest. That's fantastic. We as students should be strong, but we shouldn't exclude those that don't get actively involved in politics as well. Everybody deserves to have a say, and I want to help those people have that say.
Hello everybody, thank you for coming this afternoon. I want to start by saying that Sussex is a wonderful place. I think that's an important thing to first emphasise, because I've spent 4 years involved in the Students' Union. I've been campaigning, I campaigned to save chemistry and was at the Senate when that actually happened and voted to save chemistry, making improvements in libraries as well. That's something that I've done. I've also represented Sussex in Europe and nationally at the NUS and, as I say, to the Senate. So I really have seen all the things that can happen at this university, and as well as that, I've also been involved in, last year I spent the year in America, and I got to go to another place, and I saw that the way things can be done differently and what other places do, and that is why I think I have the knowledge to say that Sussex is a wonderful place, but we're too timid. We have so much to be proud of here, we do so much, and it's not getting known about. So as president, I would make sure that whether you're talking to a man on a train platform in Manchester or talking to a potential employer in Glasgow, they'll know about Sussex, they'll know what it can do, its identity, its great history, because that's the way to really make us feel prouder and make our degrees worth more. But there are problems, and where there are problems, I will make sure that next year there's a huge campaign, much like Sort Us Out was a few years ago, for those of you who remember, by making sure that as many people get involved, and it's an ideologically free and open campaign, we can really make differences. It's not about what people believe and in terms of some sort of dogma, it's about issues, and it's about getting the amount of people to arrive at campaigns and really make that difference. So,
more than diverse student experience, I want to ensure that everyone at Sussex is enabled to gain as rich and as varied a time at university as possible. As students, we are united by the fact that we're here to learn, and this learning experience should extend beyond the courses that we study. As President, I will ensure that all students feel welcomed, encouraged and able to attend and participate in debates in an open and inclusive environment. I will promote wider union involvement with the student community, encouraging cross-panel discussions with a variety of lecturers. Intellectual inclusion is paramount to students coming together via a broader, more integrative learning. I am proud of the political nature of this union and its campaigns. I feel these could be more accessible to a broader spectrum of students by improving links between societies, emphasising a more inclusive culture, and more direct accountability, as well as ensuring the continuation of popular and positive aspects of campus life. I will establish a monthly Q&A with the President, a society swap day and all-night food on campus. Within the wider community, this union has real potential to be a force for good. Sussex Uni is a major influence for local schools. I know this from my own experience. I intend to take advantage of this by dedicating 100 hours a year to help the widening participation team give schools from underrepresented backgrounds a round view of university life, by educating school councils on how to lobby, and outside of schools I will also facilitate a wide variety of volunteering links for students within the wider community. Why me? I have strong leadership and collaborative skills. I have been President of the Politics Society, student rep, acted and directed with the Drama Society, and worked with the university and local schools. I am therefore both in touch with the wider community and a range of student opinion. I can bring a good balance, combining social relations with a positive work ethic. Vote Clug and let's make Sussex the most inclusive union in the country.